All right, welcome back. Now we are talking about goodwill impairment. Okay, so goodwill is not amortized, okay? Copyrights, patents, trademarks, franchise, those all get amortized. Goodwill does not get amortized. But what we need to do is at the end of every year or every 6 months, however often we want to do it, we do need to check to see if the goodwill has been impaired. For example, we may have bought some technology that has become obsolete. Maybe we bought, there were some market synergies that we thought we were going to get that didn't come to fruition. There's a lot of reasons why we paid extra for a company, called it Goodwill, and then said, you know what, that asset probably is not as valuable as we originally thought it was. So in that case, we have to book an impairment. So in the journal entry we did a minute ago, we debited Goodwill for $1.9 million. All right, now it says at the end of the first year, Hats Off determines that Goodwill is now only worth $1.5 million. All right, so we need to figure out what is the adjustment we need to make. Our goodwill is sitting on our books at 1.9 million, but it's only worth 1.5 million. That means we need to make an adjustment to reduce goodwill by 400,000, and we do that with a credit. So we need to book a $400,000 credit to goodwill. So unlike our fixed assets and our intangibles, instead of crediting some sort of accumulated impairment account, we're just going to actually credit the goodwill account itself. So the balance that's in goodwill is always what we think the value is versus, copyright, you have to match that up with accumulated amortization to find out the net book value. Okay, the net book value of goodwill is whatever's in the account. So we're going to credit goodwill and we're going to debit an account that's just called loss on impairment. You can also just call this impairment. I'm not super picky, but technically it should be loss on impairment. All right, and so then we've booked the adjustment. Our goodwill is sitting on our books at 1.5 million. That's what we think it's worth, and we are all set. All right, this is going to wrap up your intangibles worksheet, and I will see you next time when I think we're going to talk about short-term or current liabilities. All right, have a great week, everyone.